So PQRS is a quadrilateral as given here. It says V is the midpoint of PQ and W is the midpoint of QR. Right. So what else do we know? We know that X is the point on RS such that RX is 3/4 of RS. So if you look at X here, if we do the length of this one, this would be 3 times the length of this small 1/4 of the length. So 3 to the ratio of 1. Now let's go ahead and label this since we got some information. So P to Q is 6a. So P to Q is 6a, meaning this would be 3a because it's half, and this is 3a. So remember, vectors is measured by the same direction. And Q to R is 4b, so this must be 2b and 2b. And what else do we know? Is that it? And if you're going from, and R to S, and R to S is 2c. God, I had to use a horrible one. And this is 3 to 4. So if all of this is 2c, this is going to be 1/4 of 2c, which is half a c. And this will be 3/4 of 2c, which is 3/2 of c. Okay, they must add up to 2c. Okay, alright, not bad. Now we can do something. And U is on the point PS such that PU is 3/4 of PS. God, seriously? Find PS in terms of A, B, and C. So P to S. So P to S is the sum of all of this, yeah? So that's quite easy actually. So it'd be 3a plus, so it'd be 6a plus 4b plus 2c. Okay. So 6a plus 4b plus 2c. So this is PS. Right. Find VW in terms of A and B. So V to W. So V to W is just this short distance. So you have to go from V to Q and Q to W. So it'd be 3a plus 2b. 3a plus 2b. So always give a little dash underneath. Okay, part B now. So show by a vector method that VW is parallel to UX. Okay, so where's VW? So we did VW already. It's this line here. Oops, let me get my colors. Let's use purple. So here is VW and here is UX. The only way to do this is to try and find an expression for U to X and see if they are scale factor of each other. Well, to get from U to X, we don't have to get it yet because we don't have a vector for P to U or U to S. So I'm going to try and calculate a vector going from P to U, because we know that P to U is 3/4 of P to S. So in other words, I can just do it here. P to U is going to be, so 3/4 of P to S would be 3/4 of this. So 3/4 of 6 would be 4.5a plus 3b plus 3/2, 1.5c. So that's 3/4. Now, to go from U to X, we have to go all the way around. Okay, so we have to go back here plus all of these guys. So let's do it. So let's have a think. If you're going from U to P, it will be the negative of all of these. So let me do it over here, U to X. It's gonna be a big working out. So minus all of this. So minus 4.5a minus 3b minus 1.5c. 1.5c. And now we're gonna add the rest. Plus 6a plus 4b plus 6a plus 4b plus 3/2 plus 1.5c. Yep. So you can see the c's cancel out. Okay, so in that case, simplifying everything, this goes and this goes. 6 take away 4.5a will be 1.5a. 4 take away b is plus b, 1b. Now, are these two related, VW and UX? Yes, we can see that UX is half of VW. So we can say UX is half the size of VW, meaning they are clearly parallel. So remember, this is just the size of the vector. So if VW was like this, UW is half the size like that, in the same direction. And that's it, guys. Moving on. Oh, it's not done yet. So given that RS is 6 minus 5, calculate the magnitude. Oh, thank God, easy. So the magnitude is simply going to be the using Pythagoras' theorem, so the square root of each of these values. So this would be 6 squared plus minus 5 squared square root, and this will give us the actual value of this distance. So calculating this, 6 squared plus 5 squared square root answer, it will be root 61, so nothing too difficult.